Chhath Puja, Chhathi Maiya, the wonderful confluence of folk faith, nature and Vedic tradition. This is Chhath Puja, a 4-day great festival dedicated to the Surya Dev and Chhathi Maiya. It is celebrated in the month of Kartik, after Diwali, and involves several rituals over 4 days, such as Nahay-Khay, Kharna, offering Santiya Arghya to the setting sun, and Ushaya Arghya to the rising sun. This festival holds immense religious and scientific significance, and is primarily celebrated in Bihar, Jharkhand, eastern Uttar Pradesh, and the Terai regions of Nepal. It is the biggest festival for the Maithil, Magahi and Bhojpuri community as it is their culture. Chhath is celebrated with great fanfare in Bihar. This is perhaps the only festival in Bihar, or even the whole of India, that has been continuously celebrated since the Vedic period and has now become an integral part of Bihar's culture. This festival offers a glimpse of Bihar's Vedic Arya culture. It is observed according to the sun worship Surya Pujan, dawn worship Usha Pujan, mentioned in the Rigveda, and the Arya tradition. This festival has now become popular worldwide, carried by the Indian diaspora. Chhath Puja is dedicated to the sun, nature, water, air, and the sun god's sister, Chhathi Maiya, also known as Ranbe Mai in Mithila, Sabita Mai in Bhojpuri, and Ranbe Sakur in Bengali Dattagov. She is the 6th form of goddess Parvati and is revered as the goddess of the festival, the sister of Lord Surya. Chhath is celebrated on the 6th day of the lunar cycle, 6 days after Kali Puja and Lakshmi Puja. The rituals of the festival are rigorous and are performed over a period of 4 days. These include a holy bath, strict fasting known as Vratt, that includes abstaining from drinking water, standing in water for long periods, and offering prayer offerings and Arghya. The main worshipper, called a Parvatin, is usually a woman. However, a large number of men also observe this celebration, as Chhath is not a gender-specific festival. Men, women, the elderly, and the youthful observe the fast of the Chhath Mahaparv. Key aspects of Chhath Puja: dedication. The festival is dedicated to the sun god and Chhathi Maiya, and people pray to them for the fulfillment of their wishes. Duration. It is a 4-day festival that begins with Nahay-Khay. Date. The main worship takes place on the Shashti Tithi, 6th day of the Shukla Paksha, bright half of a Kartik month. Rituals. These include Nahay-Khay, Kharna, offering Arya to the setting sun in the evening, and to the rising sun the next day. Location. Primarily celebrated in Bihar, Jharkhand, Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, and the Terai regions of Nepal. It is now popular across India and abroad. Religious significance. This fast is observed by both men and women and is believed to fulfill all desires. Scientific significance. From a scientific perspective, a specific astronomical change occurs on the Shashti Tithi Chhath. At this time, the sun's ultraviolet rays accumulate on the Earth's surface in a higher than usual quantity. This worship is believed to provide the devotee with the strength to protect themselves from the potential ill effects of these rays. Along with sunlight, UV rays also reach the moon and Earth. When sunlight reaches the Earth, it first encounters the atmosphere, and then the ionosphere. The atmosphere utilizes the UV rays to synthesize its oxygen element, converting it into its allotrope ozone. Through this process, most of the sun's UV rays are absorbed within the Earth's atmosphere. Only a negligible amount reaches the Earth's surface. In normal circumstances, the amount of UV rays reaching the surface is within the human or biological tolerance limit. Therefore, normally, there is no specific harmful effect on humans. Rather, the sunlight kills harmful germs, which benefits human life. During an astronomical situation like Chhath, the sun's UV rays, partly reflected by the moon's surface and partly spherically refracted, reach the Earth again in greater than normal quantities. As they are diffracted through the layers of the atmosphere, this concentration intensifies during sunset and sunrise. According to astrological calculations, this event occurs 6 days after the Amavasya new moon of the months of Kartik and Chaitra. Because it is based on astrological calculations, it has been named Chhath Puja festival. Tradition. This festival signifies a deep connection to nature and culture, with a special emphasis on cleanliness and purity. Several stories about Chhath Puja are prevalent, the most prominent being the tale of King Vratt, whose dead son was brought back to life through the worship of Chhathi Maiya. Another significant story is associated with Lord Rama's wife Sita, who observed this fast to atone for her sins after returning from exile. According to another story, when the Pandavas lost their kingdom in a game of dice, Draupadi observed the Chhath fast and worshipped the sun god, wishing to reclaim their kingdom. The story of King Vratt. In ancient times, King Vratt had no children. To conceive a child, he performed a Putreshta Yagi with Maharishi Kashyap. Following the ritual, his wife Malini gave birth to a son, but the baby was stillborn. As King Vratt was about to take his dead son to the cremation ground, Devsina, the mind-born daughter of Lord Brahma, also known as Shashti, appeared. He asked the king to observe her fast and tell others about it. King Vratt performed the fast with the prescribed rituals on the Shashti Tithi of the Shukla Paksha of the Kartik month, and as a result he was blessed with a child. Thus, this fast began. The story of Mother Sita. After returning from exile, Lord Rama decided to perform a Surya Yaji. For this, he invited rishis, including Mugdar Rishi. The rishi commanded Sita Mata to worship the Surya Dev on the Shashti Tithi of the Shukla Paksha of the Kartik month. Sita Mata lived in Mugdar's ashram, worshipped the Surya Dev for 6 days, and received blessings by performing the rituals again at sunrise on the 7th day. It is believed that Sita Mata performed the first Chhath Puja on the banks of the river Ganga in Munger, which marked the beginning of this festival. According to another belief, the Chhath festival began during the Mahabharat period. The sun's son, Kharna, was the first to start worshipping the Surya Dev. Kharna was a great devotee of Lord Surya. Every day he would stand in water up to his waist for hours and offer Arghya to the Surya Dev. It was by the grace of the Surya Dev that he became a great warrior. The same method of offering Arghya is still prevalent in Chhath today. The story of Draupadi. When the Pandavas lost their kingdom in gambling, Sri Krishna advised Draupadi to observe the Chhath fast. Draupadi kept the Chhath fast and worshipped the Surya Dev, which fulfilled her wishes, and the Pandavas got their kingdom back. Jai Ho Chhathi Maiya ki. We wish you all a very happy Chhath Puja. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this type of information, please like and subscribe. Share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. We provide information on national and international destinations, travel and tourism. Thank you.